Day. Today is Wednesday, 28th of December 2022. This day is celebrated as Holy Innocents' Day, observed annually on December 28th. The day commemorates the execution of the innocent male children in Bethlehem, as told in Matthew 2:16. 28 December 1885. Historic view. Indian National Congress Party was founded 28 December 1885. The first session of the Indian National Congress was held in Mumbai, in which 72 delegates attended. Starting the newspaper analysis with the newspaper The Hindu, states that Bharat Biotech intranasal COVID-19 vaccine to cost rupees 800 for private markets. Hyderabad-based Bharat Biotech said Tuesday that its nasal administered vaccine INCOVACC would be available for public use from the fourth week of January and cost rupees 800 for private markets and 325 for the government. The jab will be rolled out in the fourth week of January. The Hindu newspaper also states that 18 states yet to receive 4,700 crore in MGNREGA's wages from union government. The centre, as on December 14, owes 4,700 crore of wages into 18 states and 5,450 crore worth material cost to 19 states. Villagers work at site under MGNREGA scheme like this. Going towards the Indian Express newspaper, states that Jammu and Kashmir Excise or Election Commission starts process for delimitation of Assam's constituencies. 2001 census will be basis poll panel bans new administration for units from January 1st. In March 2020, the Centre notified delimitation commission for Jammu and Kashmir, Assam, Arunachal Pradesh, Manipur and Nagaland. Indian Express also states that what government and Reserve Bank of India did not tell a Supreme Court, RBI opposed key government points for note ban. Hours before announcement, RBI's Central Board put on record objections even as it recommended demonetization. The RBI too, in its affidavit, said that due process was followed and it was the one that recommended the demonetization. Going towards the Hindustan Times newspaper, states that United States Supreme Court keeps controversial Trump-era immigration policy. Hindustan Times also states that Delhi government hospitals to conduct autopsies even after sunset. Deputy Chief Minister Manish Sisodia said all post-mortem examinations will be videographed to avoid any discrepancy and confusion. Going towards the economy of the country, credit growth supports public lenders' balance sheets to 10-year high in first half of financial year 23. Reserve Bank of India report airbag industry in India to grow to 7,000 crore by financial year 2027. ICRA. The airbag industry. For airbag, the growth in the airbag industry, which is one of the fastest growing auto component segment, is expected to be fueled by the increase in content per vehicle arising from higher regulatory requirements and voluntary increase in the number of airbags per vehicle for enhancing safety. The industry currently imports 60 to 70% of its components primarily from overseas parent joint venture partners, stemming from lack of indigenous technological capability and absence of adequate volumes. Significant controls to government under data protection bill to hit investments in data centers, ITI. Going towards the world news, including North Korea, Kim unveils new military goals at key party meeting. Putin bans Russian oil exports to country that imposed a price cap decree. Chinese make travel plans as Beijing dismantles zero COVID rules. Thousands of cancelled flights opened a travel plan across United States. Ukraine weights heavy on minds in Moscow as New York holiday nears. Going towards the science and tech, gene variant that increases Alzheimer's symptoms identified steady. Researchers found a greater percentage of ADRD in veterans with PTSD and in those with traumatic brain injury relative to those without. Researchers have identified a gene variant which increases the risk of post-traumatic stress disorder and head injury associated with Alzheimer's disease and related to dementia's ADRD. Image for the representation is like this. New inexpensive sensor can detect toxic chemicals in food. Formalin is often used as a preservative for fish and meat. It is also used as a disinfectant for treating external parasites and fungi in agriculture. In aquaculture. Researchers noted that the sensor can discriminate the formaldehyde from other analogues spectroscopically in parts per million concentrations. At last, there's a famous quotation by Denis Lefebvre, which is OCOQ is an Haitian-Canadian novelist and a journalist who writes in French. He was elected to C2 of Académie Française on 12 December 2013 and inducted in May 2015. He states that sure, people are unhappy when they get something too easily. You have to sweat. That is the only moral they know. Okay, thank you.